What is happening, people? It is Brian Olds from DeadliftState.com, and welcome to the comeback. 9? I hope it's 9. So right now, I'm not really following a program because I'm not really sure what I can and cannot do. So every single time that I go into workout, it's kind of an exploration for that. And I was thinking about what would be good to do tonight. Every single time that we get together on a Monday night and we have the gym to ourselves, someone's got to be going for something big because that's how things work with our group. So really, no one's got anything big coming up tonight. So I came to the gym and I was thinking, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna have to figure something out. And then this guy, Andy Sido, showed up. And Andy, if you guys remember from, I guess was, I don't know how many videos ago it was, last comeback video, I think, Andy talked about every single year you pull 600 pounds, right?
Yeah, so, every year since 2009, I guess it is. And then every month since November of 2016, so what's that, 16, 17 months or something like that, I guess?
Many?
A lot. And we're April, what is today, the 16th? So we're more than halfway into April and I haven't done it yet. So it's like kind of low grade freak out mode as far as that goes for me right now.
You gonna get it? How you feel? He just pulled 550, how 550 feel?
550 beltless, that's kind of like my gauge. If 550, 545 beltless feels pseudo fast, then that's a confidence booster for me. So that's kind of what I work up to, beltless. It's like a mental thing, like, oh, I can handle this weight easily without a belt. I put a belt on and I feel like Superman.
Superman.
Get
out here. What are you doing tonight?
The lift of the dead.
The lift of the dead.
The lift of the dead.
I can't see through your beard. Amazing. So what are you going for? Is it just percentage stuff tonight?
Yeah, I've got a lot of reps. 12, 10, as many reps as possible, like 55, 65, and 75%.
That's a lot
so
of reps.
I'm doing a lot of reps. So we'll see, especially with the whole being funky from the hospital thing. I feel fine, but I still feel like a little weird, if that makes sense.
That's the opposite of fine.
Like, I feel fine, like my energy's fine, like it's just, like my body feels weird.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
The opposite of fine. Hey Bill, what are you working on today?
Screw your black and white cutout scenes.
I got front squats, conjugate, 3 rep max.
3 rep max on front squats.
Yep.
Where are you predicting? You're at least 405 for 3.
No idea.
I'm thinking 455 for 3.
Yeah, why don't we just call it solid 600?
Billy's modest. Billy's very modest. But he's an animal at anything front carry, front squat, front load. That is Billy's bread and butter.
I have soft as dog poop for my size.
Everyone's pretty shot from the weekend. I'll be honest with you. Everyone is, all these guys were judging and helping out at the contest, so everyone's pretty shot. I'm gonna work on a pause deadlift PR tonight. Just see what's there. I still have not got cleared to deadlift over 500 pounds, so we're gonna see how that goes. But I'm trying to choose things that will naturally make the movement harder so that I will naturally be able to go a little bit lighter. 500 pounds on a pause deadlift is a joke, so we're gonna see what happens. Let's go. All right, guys, so for the interest of keeping things light, I chose to do a beltless pause deadlift. Now, the reason why I pause just a couple inches below my knee is because that's my sticking point. Top of my shin, right below my knee, that's when the bar is furthest out in front of me. So I'm naturally trying to make it as hard as possible on myself so I can keep it light. Zombie front squats. Arms cross front squats.
I think Macarena.
Macarena front squats.
Can you do the YMCA?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down. Good pace. Down. Let's go. One time.
Come on, Taylor.
Finish. Down. 21-24. Fastest time yet.
And you were massive in helping out with the contest. Guys, this is Brandon. You guys saw him on our previous video. Part of the crew, getting ready to go to start to swing the 150-pound class, man.
Yeah, getting ready for it.
Dude,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely.
All right, so Andy got to the workout a little bit before us, so that's why he's a little bit ahead of us. But here he is going for that 600-pound pull that he mentioned earlier. Now, this is actually 605, but the reason why I'm including this clip is to show you guys the intensity that it takes to get ready for a lift something that you've committed to. Now, this guy literally has done this for months, for years, for longer than he can remember. He's been able to pull this, and when he can't pull it, it is going to be brutal on him. I really don't want to be there for that day, but I think it is decades away, Andy, so don't worry about that. But I want to show you guys this intensity that he brings. When you guys make a commitment to something, it doesn't matter what gets in your way, you get it done, just like he is doing here. So this is 605. He didn't know if he was going to get it. He gets it. I thought that was it. I thought he was done. But Andy being Andy, bringing the intensity, goes for number 2. And it is a fight. But hey, you know what? 605 is not bad at all. 2 is better than 1. Now here's my 315 pause deadlift. Guys, I try to make my pauses very, very distinct because a lot of times on the internet, when you look up something like a pause squat or a pause deadlift, there isn't a whole lot of distinct pause. Now, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people. So what I'm trying to do here is make it super distinct, lengthen the range of motion, lengthen time under tension so it's harder. Killing it, Bill. Killing it, dude. And the reason why I'm including this is to show you guys what it really looks like for as many reps as possible set. This is Nick. I think this is rep 7 out of 10, and it's getting brutal.
Good.
Keep working.
Come on, man.
Nice.
Good.
9. Come on now.
Come on.
Do not
Come
settle.
on.
Do not settle. Up. 10.
Good. How's your head? You all right? Yeah. Sleepy?
A little funky.
Yeah. So here's a little bit of 500-pound pause deadlift nonsense for you guys. Like I said earlier in the video, 500-pound pause deadlift for me really is not that much of a challenge. 0 pain in the shoulder, feel really, really good. Yeah. 495, beltless, pause double. Think it might be time for fake plates? Don't tell them. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it truly was a battle to get me to decide to put on the 25s instead of the 45s and just go to 585 because to be completely honest, I was feeling so good and I was feeling so pumped up because I was able to move a little bit of weight and I was above 500 pounds. Man, does it feel good. I can't believe how long it has been. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. They're fake plates. So here's the predicament. 545 doesn't feel like much. I still don't have clearance. Those plates could or could not be fake. But here's the real problem, people. I'm trying to get ready for my next competition, right? And there's some really huge competitions to get ready for Worlds and Worlds qualifiers coming up about a month after I'm cleared. And that's like when all of them are happening. So a bunch of Arnold qualifiers and a bunch of World qualifiers are happening this summer. So I need to be ready by then. Otherwise, my competitive season is just gonna be all local this year. And that is the opposite of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to definitely move up to the next level, not stay where I'm at. So that is why I'm starting to push people. It just is what it is. I feel fine. I'm a month out from being cleared. Currently, right now, I can still lift 1 pound. That's what I'm allowed to by doctors. But I think we're gonna challenge that with a little bit of, I know that this looks a lot like 605, but it's not 605. Because this one's fake. That one's fake.
So that the bumpers are fake.
The bumpers are fake too.
They're inflatable.
It's, how many plates need to be fake for this to be less than 500 pounds?
All of them. That's a 500-pound bar.
Tight. Lock it in now. Up.
Easy.
Come on now. One time. Tight. Yep. Easy.
Fake weights. Don't stick it down your pants.
What happened to be nice to each other? Sack tap, throws the mouth guard. Real good example, Brian.
So like my brothers, man.
He's a bully.
Brothers have to treat each other like brothers. After that, I ended up moving on some assistance guys, and this is something I'm trying to do after every lower body workout. I'm trying to do 5 sets of 5 or 10 sets of 10s of rows, glute ham raises, which you can make harder simply by moving your arm position here, guys. And then good morning. I'm trying to do it every single lower body workout to hopefully drive up those numbers on the deadlift and the squat. Well, that actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to. 605 with fake weights. Those definitely weren't real weights. But 605 for a beltless pause double is not too bad at all, especially where I'm at. It's gonna be very, very important for me to start driving up that deadlift number because one of the competitions I'm looking at is a last man standing deadlift, and I will not last if I'm not pulling mid sevens there. And that is the world's qualifier, so it's gonna be very, very important for me to get that up. My overhead press is gonna need a lot of work. I'm gonna need to put probably another 100 pounds on top of that. A lot of stuff needs to happen. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of stuff needs to happen. I am just still riding off of the wave of just the awesome weekend where everyone was out at the Lion State Classic, and man, it just, it's really, really hard to put into words how proud I am of just everyone who was involved and how thankful I am to everyone who helped out. It just, it was so cool. Another quick thing that I want to address is a lot of people have been wondering why the channel has changed some. And a lot of people wonder why I'm not doing the instructional videos as often anymore. And the only reason why, honestly, right now is because in order to do that, guys, I need to do literally like 1,000 reps of something. And 1,000 reps of anything right now does not work out very well in my body. And then number two, on top of that, an average instructional video like how to bench press, how to deadlift, takes me about 15 hours for that one video because the process is so long of planning it all out, recording the speaking parts, and then going back, editing all that, and then finding where I need to put in what moving parts that I need to record and then put them in. So those take a very, very long time, and right now, I'm just making work a little bit less of a priority for me, and my lifting, my family, my friends. Other things are taking a higher priority level because, as you guys know, I worked myself right into the ground last year. So a couple things need to change. Last year was definitely a year to see what it was possible, what I could actually accomplish, and I'm very, very happy with how that turned out. But this year's got to be different, guys, or else I'm not going to survive it. And there will not be a YouTube channel. There will not be a gym. I need to take care of my health. I need to take care of me before I take care of other things. So that's really what I'm focused on. But it goes against a lot of things in my nature. So, yeah, we're seeing how that goes. Probably not that well. I'm actually in the planning stage of the programming video, so I am going to get that out to you guys. I just need to find time to record it. That one in particular takes me a very, very long time to record, just because there's so much writing, so much explaining, so much everything. That one I'm really not looking forward to making, but I am looking forward to get it out to you guys. I'd just be a lot happier if that could just be done without me actually having to do it. There's many things in life like that. But guys, I will be catching up with you later in the week with an instructional video, hopefully about the bench press. If this works out, if it does not, then I will not be catching up with you guys with an instructional video, but I'm pretty sure it will. Gonna try to record that Wednesday, but until I see you then, go out and do something amazing with your lives, keep working hard, be nice to each other, people, and I'll see you then.